Welcome. Hey, thank you, Barry and Corinne. Thanks for coming by and spending time with us. Here to help and assist in any way that I can. I like to bring order or structure to the conversation. So, whatever brought you in today, I want to hear it from either of you. What's on your heart? What's going on? It is my prayer that as you leave, that you feel that you've heard from God, that will give you instructions as it relates to your relationship. So, whoever wants to start first, please do so. What's on your heart? What's been happening?
Pastor, I called this meeting because I love my wife, but I didn't marry her mother. I married her. And it seemed like every time we get ready to do something,
Yes.
her mother is interfering. See there? I bet you that's her mama right there. See there? That double one like there?
Yes.
And then she'll check. See, so she can't even have a serious conversation with you without her mama checking
But
in.
this is my mama.
Okay.
She brought me in this world. She's been ill. You know this.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
So I don't know.
mentally ill too. But, you know,
Like
Yeah.
your mom's not. Okay.
listen to this passage. She,
Yeah.
she does everything her mother said. Now we have a glass door.
I do not do
We
everything.
have, we have a glass door at the house. Her mama was like, "Why don't y'all put a peephole through the door?" What we need a peephole through a glass door for? We gonna see who coming
That's
up.
wisdom. So we can see.
A peephole through a
She-
glass door. Her mama ain't even married, but yet still she giving us advice on how to be married.
But he always, when his mama called, when she say jump, he say how high. Okay. Yes, you do. Yes,
Cause
you
my
do.
mama don't like to jump. So,
Whatever. She run him from out of town.
She run me from out of town.
Out of town. She
What
don't
that
live
mean?
here.
That's right.
Can
So
I-
I ran her out of town. See?
No,
For
no.
your sake.
I said she runs you being out of town.
While she's out of town. Let me ask a question in the relationship because it's a biblical principle that I'm trying to get to. The Bible says that when we marry, we are to leave and cleave. The Bible also says that there's no greater relationship on planet Earth than husband-wife. Also says that the wife should honor the husband. Nobody should come before her other than her husband. It says the husband should honor the wife. Nobody should come before her other than you. So let me ask a question on both of you. I'll start with Corinne. Do you feel that, and we're going to acknowledge your phone, we'll talk about that as well, but do you feel that
Pastor talking.
you have your husband's undivided attention? Do you think there's anybody in his life above or before you? Anybody?
Well, my mama right now because she's sick.
Answer the question. Answer what
I
he
did.
said.
I said my mama right now.
He said, "Does I do?"
No.
Do you have somebody over me?
Yeah.
Yes.
See there?
The kids?
What kids? Our kids?
Yes, our kids.
They're not over you. They're almost there, but they're almost even with you, but they're not over you.
They are over us.
Then-
Keep
then-
on anything they want.
Then we ask you, do you feel, obviously, is there anybody in your wife's life that has your place?
Yeah, her mama, her old bird. They keep chiming in. Bing, bing. I'm surprised it ever went off again. What'd she say? What she had to say?
She asked me what I was doing.
See there? Nothing important.
But
Well-
I don't want her to get worried.
And in relationship, perception is everything. So if he feels that your mother has a place in your heart that you don't, then that is a problem. And if I can, excuse me, can I ask if you would just, can you put the phone away until we finish the session, just out of respect, and we appreciate that.
Praise the Lord.
And that's just something. And if that's where it is, and you see how quickly I've asked, real nice to do so, and you obeyed, I'm sure your husband's doing that. And I'm not even your husband. We need to honor him in that same fashion as well, because he is never to be made feel, never to feel that someone has your attention above his. He's number one. Make him that. You're number one. Make her that, and you should be successful.
Okay.
Well,
You
my
fuck-
counsel is, as we know, it's not about who's right, but what's right.
Right.
So let me take on both parts. We'll start back on Corinne. If she feels that the kids have a place above her in your life, that's out of order, and that needs to be addressed. So we have to fix that on that part. Certainly, if he feels that mama has a place in your life above him, that's out of order. That needs to be fixed. Number one in Corinne's life should be Barry. Number one in Barry's life should be Corinne. Now, there is a little adjustment to be made when the children, I don't know what the age of your children are, but when they're younger, you tend to feel that way because they need you more.
11 and 6.
Yeah, generally at 11 and 6, they kind of need you more. But the beauty of that also is they're biological to both of you, correct?
Yes.
So you know if there's anybody you're going to play second fiddle to, and you shouldn't. If it's the kids, you can work with that. As they get older, that should change. When they're younger, they're a little more needy and they need you a little more.
But I don't want them to be spoiled.
Right? And then so we teach the definition of spoil.
Right,
So
but
we talk
Pastor-
to them, what's spoiled?
Pastor, when I grew up, I was like you. My father wasn't in the house. So I'm trying to make sure that they have a father figure that's present at all times.
Yes.
And that they understand, hey, dad is here because
Yeah.
dad wasn't there for me.
Sure.
You know, her mom, I love her. I don't dislike her mother, but it's to the point where it seems like we can't do anything without her mother input in on it.
But she
Nothing.
helps us out too.
Where?
Right? And as a mother, that's one of the categories of a mother or grandparent.
Right.
They help out with the children. And if she's talking about spoiled and the children, you want balance.
Right.
One of the things you caution yourself against is being too over the top in terms of what you're doing. You're trying to compensate too much for what you do. And your wife brings you balance. So she'll pull you in, she'll reel you in if you think you're going above, and you respect that.
Right.
But I would say, based on the time that we've been here, we really need to talk with mom
Yeah.
and the phone. I feel your husband 100%. That's an unfair competition. And the Bible says that the children does not lay up for the parents lay up for the children, which means that the parents provide for the children, give them what they want with asking nothing in return, then they release them and let them go. Mom needs to know, and that has to be a conversation that's going to have to come from you. I've been having, Mom, a relationship, you and I, that's not been balanced as it should be. I've been giving more time here than I should to my husband, and it's creating a problem. What you also have to do, talk to her in such a way that you don't destroy the relationship between your mother and your husband. Don't go to her and say, Barry don't like you, I don't want this to happen, so I got to cut you off. Then she don't like Barry. You always make your husband look good to your side of the family. Make it your fault that what I've done so that you create balance. And then I'm telling you, when you make him number one, what I found, when you make him the king of his castle, he'll give you a little more leeway towards your mother. Right now he feels a competition and he wants to know where your allegiance is. He wants to know where your loyalty is. And you don't want that to ever be questioned. You want him to know, baby, if there's ever a decision between you and my mama, I'm running with you.
I
gotta
am
know
running
that.
with him, but you don't
But
know
your
my
mama tagging along with
yeah.
us, though.
But you don't know my
She in
mama.
a wagon right
Yeah,
behind us, and we pulling
And so
her everywhere.
Mama can only do what you allow Mama to do. And if you put Mama in check, all you're doing is ministering to my mother. And you're setting an example because you have a daughter, right? So ministry is taking place in your home as well. You don't want to grow up and be the same mother to your daughter that your mother is to you, because that's out of order per God. Amen?